Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Ishani. This video is for a special reason that I'll tell you in a while. Today I'm going to make some very easy quill flowers. Once you know some of basic shapes, you can make your own flowers and use them on your cards and projects. You'll need quilling strips, which you can get from various online stores that I'll link in description box for you. Or you could also get them from your local stationers or cut your own strips with a ruler and a craft knife. I'm going to use 3mm strips, but the strips come in various sizes. Whichever size is comfortable for you, you can use those. Also, please pardon me for my nasal voice. I love flowers, but spring doesn't like me. I'm going to start with taking some green strips of paper for my leaves and some other colors for my flowers. I'm looking for some pastel colors. You can choose whatever color you want your flowers to be. The card that I'm making has a message for all the women out there. I'm a team member for an awesome hop to encourage women through our crafts. If you're watching it before 15th March 2021, I invite you to participate in an Instagram hop and a linky party, the links to which you can find below in the description box, and I'll keep telling you about it as we proceed in this video. I'll show you how to make pretty flowers with just basic quilling supplies and simple shapes. You can use a pair of scissors, though I prefer tearing the paper as it sticks better. A slotted tool. There are also such crimping tools. This one is from Oak Arts, from whom I had got my first quilling kit way back in 2014. They also have beautiful, great quality quilling strips. And another important supply, which is glue. I'm using normal white glue, which dries clear. The strips that I'm using measure 45 centimeters in length. Your strips may vary, so you'll have to experiment on how long you want the strip before you quill. I tear the strip in half to get approximately 22 centimeter long strip. This I will use to make leaves. These will be a little bigger leaves, but because I want smaller leaves, I fold my strip in a way that it folds at two places and then I tear it. So now I'll have 3 strips measuring around 15 centimeters. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, as leaves, even in nature, are not exactly same. Here are some tips and tricks for the beginners. When I'm preparing my strips, I always tear them, as when you adhere them to make a shape, they seal seamlessly. With a sharp cut of scissors, the cut will always be visible. Now it's time to roll the strip, and when I take the slotted tool, you check the strip which side is the right and which side the wrong. Do you see the 2 raised edges? We will consider this side as a valley side and the other is the mountain side, which will be smoother. Also, before putting the strip in the slotted tool, check out its end. You will always get one of the side which was stuck to the bunch of strips, and the other is the one that we have torn. So when inserting in the slotted tool, we will insert the strip which was the glue end, which has the sharp cut. Now I roll my strip of paper and then I remove it gently, and now you can make any shape you want. I'm going to just pinch at one of its sides to make it a leaf. When pinching, you should keep the end of the paper on one side and do not overlap over the pointed side. It will keep your leaf very neat. And for adhering, I'm using a toothpick to pick up the glue and apply at the desired location. This shape that we get is called a teardrop shape in quilling. Next we roll similarly, and now we pinch at 2 places. This gives us another shape for a leaf, which is an eye shape, or also called a Marquis shape. The 2 shapes that we just made do not only make leaves, we can also make flowers with it, and I'll show you how very soon. Now we just do some other basic shapes. Here I'm rolling this orange strip of paper and making a tight coil with it. For another shape, I'm taking this pink strip of paper and rolling it. I open the roll a little bit and then I pinch at one of the sides and make it in a shape similar to a mango, which is called a Paisley shape. This shape also could be used for a leaf or for flowers as well. The Crimper tool that I had shown earlier, we will use it to make one of my favorite flowers, and very easy flower. I take a white strip of paper and make it go through the two rollers, and look at how beautifully it crimps the paper. Now I'll take the orange dyed coil and with glue at the end of my white strip, I'll adhere it and then roll it around the orange dyed roll with my fingers. And you see, this is the easiest flower ever. If you have a scoring board, you could try scoring with that too to get this crimped effect. Because I didn't want to bore you, I went ahead and quilled in the same basic shapes that I told you in different colors. I've kept them in a way that I would use to make flowers with them. This is the bottom part of my dandelion, and for that I took a green strip of paper and made small V's like this. And then another V was stuck inside of it. To differentiate the height of the florets, you can snip off the middle segments. And now you have an irregular shape of these bottom of the florets. I am not sure what it's called, but this is the bottom part of the dandelion. I'll be making a card for which I've taken a cream colored top folding card base and a white card panel which has been die cut using a scalloped frame, on which I will arrange all my flowers. If you've watched my previous videos, you'd know that I use this acetate for many techniques. One more use is as a base to adhere my quilling flowers. I take some glue out, and on the acetate I'll arrange this yellow flower with teardrop shape. I'll arrange and adhere it in a way that the pinched side is inside. After adhering, you could use a tight quilled coil for the center as well. Getting on to the next flower, I use 4 teardrops and a kidney bean shaped piece that was made by pressing a fairly loose circle in a way to get this shape. With 3 more pink teardrops, I make another flower. These could be side profiles of a daisy. Coming to a little tricky flower, the dandelion, as you stick the tight coiled circle to the green segments, be careful that the green segments do not touch each other, as that may not look neat. If you're a beginner, you may get your hands a little gluey as you play with the shapes. Keep removing the glue from your fingers by cleaning them with water often. This helps to get beautiful and neat quilling. After some practice, you'll anyways not dirty your hands as much. With the light green strip, I make my lavender with the teardrops, which are lilac in color, like so. You remember the Paisley and the Marquis we made earlier? Both of them can go together and make great tulips. For the stems, I take 2 types of green and snip it off at an angle in the end to give it a neat edge. And I go ahead, adhere it with glue and arrange my bouquet of flowers. For the Women's Day, I want to convey a message through my card. We are all like different flowers, all with our own beauty. We don't have to be like another flower. We are not comparable. We have our own beauty and our own uniqueness. So be yourself. But you know what's better? To get together with others. Make a bouquet like this bouquet that I'm making. We are even more beautiful when together. We are better. And that's what we at Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful blog and the Women's Day Hop are all about. You lift by lifting others and help this world be a better place. To decorate my flowers, I use little half pearls for 2 of my flowers. And I've made a little pink bow with ribbon, which I'll glue later at the bottom of my bouquet. If you're loving my card and are new to my channel, I'd love if you'd kindly subscribe and share this video with new crafters who would like to learn quilling and making cards. For the sentiment, I'm choosing this stamp set by Simon Says Stamps, which are also a kind sponsor. And here are the amazing sponsors that are sponsoring our Women's Day Hop. I hope you will play along with your beautiful cards in the gallery and get a chance to win amazing prizes by all these sponsors. I die cut the word B 4 times from the black cardstock and adhere them on top of each other. And to complete the sentiment, I stamp yourself with the black ink. and then adhere the die cut bee. I use 3D foam tape to mount my quill flowers panel on the card base. And then with a strong glue, I adhere my bow. And here's my floral bouquet of quilled flowers. I hope you liked all the different flowers that you can make with simple quilled shapes. I hope you'll check out the description box for the products and the link to my blog that contains details on how you can win amazing prizes. You can watch more videos of quilling as well as technique videos here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye-bye.